A mandatory 14-day quarantine for Arkansas and Arkansans traveling to New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey. Arkansas is one of 8 other states dealing with a surge of coronavirus infections. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Fox 16 News at 5:30. I'm Donna Terrell. Those who violate the quarantine could face huge fines. The 14-day quarantine goes into effect tonight at 11:59. And that brings us to today's COVID-19 numbers. There are 697 new cases confirmed across the state. There are 5,567 active cases. 267 people are in the hospital. That's up 19 from yesterday. 11,568 Arkansans have recovered from this virus, and so far 240 have died. And since March, Arkansas has confirmed 17,375 cases. During today's daily briefing, Governor Asa Hutchinson announced he's doubling the number of contact tracers. Fox 16's Jay Burr was at that meeting and tells us more about what the governor had to say. Jay.
Yeah, Donna, in terms of those contact tracers, Governor Hutchinson is going to be asking the CARES Act Steering Committee for $22 million in order to double the number from 350 to 700. But the governor also saying that Arkansans need to remain vigilant when it comes to combating this COVID-19 pandemic. In the past month, Arkansas ranks as the #2 state in the country when it comes to a percentage increase of positive COVID cases, ranking only behind Arizona. Now, he attributes much of that increase to what has happened in the northwest part of the state in the food processing industry and increases within the minority communities up there. He mentioned that the northeast seems to be leveling off from the initial wave of the virus, and it's spreading to the south and western parts of the U.S. Once again, he mentioned California as seeing an increase despite those early shelter-in-place orders. The governor says this wave is not something the state is just trying to ride out.
It is about implementing a strategy that I think you're starting to see effectiveness in Benton and Washington County. We're still watching that very closely, but it's leveling off there, and it's because of the concentration of testing, of isolation, of our contact tracing. That strategy works.
Now, currently, the state is starting to see some success in that region of the state as cases have dipped somewhat the past couple days, especially in Washington County. Today, for example, they were only at 79 as opposed to triple digits as we've seen the past week or so. Now, Dr. Nate Smith with the health department says there is currently no backlog with those contact tracers, but he does say that they are going to need more in order to stay on top of the current trends here in Arkansas. Live from the state capitol, Jay Burr, Fox 16 News.